Hey guys, Hector here, and today I'm going to review Arthur's Season 4 episodes. Here's the grading system. S rank means very good, A rank means good, B rank means decent, C rank means meh, D means mediocre, E means bad, and F is very bad. These ranks will come in minus, nothing, no, minus or plus, and a plus. Plus meaning it's better on the better side, minus meaning it's on the worse side. Instead of doing a whole review video on all of the episodes, I'm going to first review the first episode this season. Both segments. Episode 66A, DW's library card. When DW discovers she can get her library card, she rejoices, but the catch is that she should be able to write her name. That's better. Ta-da! And now that's good. Anyways, the highlight is when DW says, "Now I know what true power feels like." I think. Wait, was that the episode? I'm not sure. Anyways, the nadir is DW writing her name. It's not that it's not writing her name that's the problem. It's the problem with this with her being able to write her name is that she knows when she's doing it right. It's established that she's not able to read. So how can she know that she's writing her name right? Anyways, what do I think about the episode? This was really close to bad. Yeah, I'm giving it a D minus. Reason why I think it's a D minus is because there's so many plot threads and they just go nowhere. Also, the Tibbles are really mean this episode. Only reason why I think it's not getting an E is any of the E ranks is because this episode has a bit of isn't like really bad. I mean the imaginary sequences were mean spirited, but they were meant to be mean spirited because Arthur and DW think that something bad might happen to them. And yeah, they're kids. And these imaginary sequences are entertaining at the least. So without them, this episode could have easily gotten an E rank, but not an F rank because I don't think all of this is that bad. Episode 66B, Arthur's big hit. Arthur punches DW after she breaks his model plane. But when he tells Buster and his classmates, they say he's wrong and the tough customers pressure Pinky into hitting Arthur. The highlight of this episode is Binky himself. Everything about Binky in this episode is done right. He was he was really funny because he doesn't want to see Arthur so that he can make an excuse to not hit him. And the fact that he doesn't want to hit him is actually good character development. Because even though Binky is the bully in school, leader of the tough customers who are a bunch of bullies, he is above hitting. He only hits Arthur the tough customers pressure him to. But this leads to the nadir of the episode. One of them, at least, because I don't think this is a good way to tell the moral. The moral of Arthur's big hit is no hitting. Is that violence is not the way to solve stuff. But this was really not a good way to execute the moral. Because Arthur learns to not hit people because someone hit him. I mean, I guess it's to make him feel the same way DW did, but still. This episode's kind of hypocritical. Also, DW's annoying in the first half. Yes, I'm not going to say she's as bad as she was in DW's very bad mood, but I'm going to say that she was really, really annoying in the first half. She pesters Arthur a lot in that part of the episode. Anyways, what do I think of this episode overall? I think this episode was really close to being okay, but because of Binky's character development and his comedy, I'm giving this episode an A minus. Yeah, I think this is a good episode because of Binky. Binky's pressured by the tough customers to hit someone, but he doesn't want to hit someone. He doesn't want to hit someone because he's not the meanest bully in school. That's actually, yeah. Binky alone just makes this episode good. And you can argue that that's an unfair way to review the episode, but I just really like Binky here because Binky's my favorite character in the show. It's nice to see him get character development. I'm just giving it an A minus, and if Binky wasn't my favorite character in the show, then this would have gotten a B plus, meaning it could have just gotten the decent rating, meaning it's not a good episode, but it's just in the high meh category. And also there's this roast from Muffy when Arthur says that he doesn't that he everyone should be on his side, and then when he has nobody is on his side, Muffy says that he's wrong. That's actually a pretty savage moment, and I really like Muffy because of this. So yeah, this episode has a really big negative. Well, two big negatives, but Binky, and a bit of Muffy, and I guess a bit of Sue Ellen because the fact that she was in this episode was asking Binky why he wants to hide from Arthur. Was was a good way to showcase was a good way to tell us to make us remember why Binky was hiding from Arthur. I think that's a really good way. Anyways, my overall ranking of this pairing is okay. A minus. That A minus means A is the second highest rank, so that means if it's third or lowest, then that's equal to 6, and then D is the fifth rank, so times 3, that's 15. If you add those together, you get 21. So it kind of averages out to 10 or 10.5 actually. So that's 11, and that means the ranking is B. that's the average letter rating of the 66 pair. So that's it for Arthur season 4 episode 1. See you next time in Arthur season 4 episode 2.